In 2025, the hunt for Malaysia's rarest One Sen coin has reached new heights. Once worth almost nothing, this tiny coin from now holds a history, mystery, and value worth millions, turning ordinary pocket change into a true fortune. In 1984, Malaysia released the humble One Sen coin, a small copper piece that was meant for everyday use, yet over time, it would become one of the rarest and most talked about coins in the nation's numismatic history. In 1984, the coin was part of a standard series produced by Bank Negara Malaysia, with millions struck for circulation. But something unusual happened that made a select few of them incredibly valuable and mysterious to collectors. In 1984, while the design appeared normal with the hibiscus flower and the Bank Negara Malaysia lettering, certain coins were minted with rare die errors, making them stand out from the rest in a way that few noticed until years later. In 1984, these errors included slight misalignments, differences in metal composition, and unique details in the lettering, all of which now serve as key identifiers for the rare variant that collectors hunt for passionately. In 1984, many of these coins entered circulation unnoticed, used for small purchases and eventually forgotten, while only a handful survived in mint condition, tucked away unknowingly by people who had no idea of their future worth. In 1984, the Malaysian economy was growing, and coins like this symbolized the everyday life of ordinary citizens, yet this small One Sen would go on to represent a hidden treasure buried in plain sight. In 1984, decades later, collectors began to pay closer attention as reports surfaced of rare varieties being sold for staggering amounts, sparking a rush to inspect old jars and drawers across the country. In 1984, experts confirmed that the coin's rarity was not just due to its age but also the specific minting anomalies that made certain versions practically one dash of dash a dash kind. In 1984, these coins became symbols of how something so ordinary could carry immense historical and monetary value when preserved under the right conditions. In 1984, the rarest version of this One Sen coin has been valued at an astonishing $4 million, a sum that has made it one of the most valuable coins ever associated with Malaysia's numismatic history. In 1984, this unbelievable value is driven not just by rarity but by emotional attachment, cultural significance, and the deep nostalgia that connects Malaysians to their past through the smallest denomination. In 1984, what was once a simple coin worth a single sen has now become a legend among collectors, a timeless reminder that even the most ordinary things can hold extraordinary stories and unimaginable worth. In 1992, a small copper coin was minted in Malaysia, known as the One Sen, a denomination so ordinary at the time that few would ever imagine it could become one of the rarest treasures in the nation's numismatic history. The One Sen of 1992, despite its humble value, carries a story of mystery and rarity that continues to fascinate collectors around the world. In 1992, Bank Negara Malaysia issued coins as part of its regular circulation series, but something unusual happened during that production year. Records suggest that the minting process for the One Sen was either extremely limited or abruptly halted, leaving only a handful of pieces in existence today. This sudden scarcity has transformed the 1992 One Sen coin into a symbol of hidden wealth and historical intrigue. Collectors have long debated why the 1992 One Sen coin became so rare. Some believe there was a minting error, others suggest it was an internal recall due to changes in metal composition, and a few even think it was part of a limited test batch that never reached full circulation. Whatever the reason, its scarcity has elevated it far above ordinary coins of the same period. The design of the 1992 One Sen remains simple yet iconic, featuring the hibiscus flower on the obverse and the denomination on the reverse, with Bank Negara Malaysia beautifully curved along the edge. But it is not the design that captures collectors' attention, it is the almost mythical rarity that lies behind it. Over the years, rumors spread through coin forums and collector groups about sightings of this elusive coin. Some claimed to have seen it only in private auctions, others said it appeared briefly in international exhibitions before vanishing into private collections once again. The mystery surrounding the 1992 One Sen only deepens its allure. For local Malaysians, the 1992 One Sen has become more than just a coin, it's a piece of cultural identity and nostalgia. Many remember using One Sen coins daily in the 1990s, yet few realize that one particular year's version would later be valued higher than luxury cars or even homes. numismatic experts classify the 1992 One Sen among the top-tier rarities of Southeast Asian coinage. Some specialists compare its rarity to global treasures like the 1933 Double Eagle of the United States or the 1913 Liberty Nickel, emphasizing that regional rarity can rival international fame. What makes this coin even more special is that no official record fully explains why so few were made. Bank Negara Malaysia has never confirmed an exact mintage figure for the 1992 One Sen, and this absence of documentation adds an air of secrecy that makes collectors even more eager to find one. When a genuine 1992 One Sen coin appears, it often sparks intense bidding wars among private collectors and investors. Authentication becomes crucial, as counterfeit versions have surfaced in online markets trying to imitate the real rarity. Experts rely on microscopic details in texture, weight, and color to confirm authenticity. The current estimated market value of an authentic 1992 One Sen coin stands at an astonishing $3.4 million, a figure that places it among the most valuable modern-era coins ever discovered in Southeast Asia. This staggering price reflects not only its scarcity but also the cultural and historical significance it carries for Malaysia. Stories of people accidentally discovering the 1992 One Sen in old jars or forgotten drawers continue to fuel public fascination. Each discovery reignites the hope that somewhere in Malaysia, another piece of this hidden treasure might still be waiting to be found. The 1992 One Sen remains an enduring mystery, a tiny, copper-colored reminder that sometimes, the rarest treasures come in the smallest forms. Its journey from common currency to multi-million-dollar collectible proves that history, chance, and passion can turn even a single cent into a timeless legend. In 1992, a small copper coin was minted in Malaysia, known as the One Sen, a denomination so ordinary at the time that few would ever imagine it could become one of the rarest treasures in the nation's numismatic history. The One Sen of 1992, despite its humble value, carries a story of mystery and rarity that continues to fascinate collectors around the world. In 1992, Bank Negara Malaysia issued coins as part of its regular circulation series, but something unusual happened during that production year. Records suggest that the minting process for the One Sen was either extremely limited or abruptly halted, leaving only a handful of pieces in existence today. This sudden scarcity has transformed the 1992 One Sen coin into a symbol of hidden wealth and historical intrigue. Collectors have long debated why the 1992 One Sen coin became so rare. Some believe there was a minting error, others suggest it was an internal recall due to changes in metal composition, and a few even think it was part of a limited test batch that never reached full circulation. Whatever the reason, its scarcity has elevated it far above ordinary coins of the same period. The design of the 1992 One Sen remains simple yet iconic, featuring the hibiscus flower on the obverse and the denomination on the reverse, with Bank Negara Malaysia beautifully curved along the edge. But it is not the design that captures collectors' attention, it is the almost mythical rarity that lies behind it. Over the years, rumors spread through coin forums and collector groups about sightings of this elusive coin. Some claim to have seen it only in private auctions, others said it appeared briefly in international exhibitions before vanishing into private collections once again. The mystery surrounding the 1992 One Sen only deepens its allure. For local Malaysians, the 1992 One Sen has become more than just a coin, it's a piece of cultural identity and nostalgia. Many remember using One Sen coins daily in the 1990s, yet few realize that one particular year's version would later be valued higher than luxury cars or even homes. Numismatic experts classify the 1992 One Sen among the top-tier rarities of Southeast Asian coinage. Some specialists compare its rarity to global treasures like the 1933 Double Eagle of the United States or the 1913 Liberty Nickel, emphasizing that regional rarity can rival international fame. What makes this coin even more special is that no official record fully explains why so few were made. Bank Negara Malaysia has never confirmed an exact mintage figure for the 1992 One Sen, and this absence of documentation adds an air of secrecy that makes collectors even more eager to find one. When a genuine 1992 One Sen coin appears, it often sparks intense bidding wars among private collectors and investors. Authentication becomes crucial, as counterfeit versions have surfaced in online markets trying to imitate the real rarity. Experts rely on microscopic details in texture, weight, and color to confirm authenticity. the current estimated market value of an authentic 1992 1 sen coin stands at an astonishing $3.4 million, a figure that places it among the most valuable modern-era coins ever discovered in Southeast Asia. This staggering price reflects not only its scarcity but also the cultural and historical significance it carries for Malaysia. Stories of people accidentally discovering the 1992 1 sen in old jars or forgotten drawers continue to fuel public fascination. Each discovery reignites the hope that somewhere in Malaysia, another piece of this hidden treasure might still be waiting to be found. The 1992 1 sen remains an enduring mystery, a tiny, copper-colored reminder that sometimes, the rarest treasures come in the smallest forms. Its journey from common currency to multi-million-dollar collectible proves that history, chance, and passion can turn even a single cent into a timeless legend. In 1985, Malaysia produced a 1 sen coin that would later become one of the rarest and most valuable coins in the country's numismatic history. This small copper coin, often overlooked by the public, carries a story that has fascinated collectors and historians alike for decades. Many Malaysians once handled it casually, unaware of the hidden treasure it would someday represent. The 1 sen coin from 1985 was minted during a transitional period for Malaysia's currency production. The Royal Mint in London had previously produced earlier issues, but by the mid-1980s, local minting operations had begun to take over. This shift caused variations and minting errors that would later make some coins exceptionally rare and sought after. Collectors soon noticed that not all 1985 1 sen coins were the same. A few bore subtle differences, misaligned designs, unusual metal tones, or faint markings that distinguished them from the rest. These tiny details, invisible to most, became the key to identifying coins that were worth far more than their face value. Over the years, experts confirmed that only a handful of the 1985 1 sen coins had these unique characteristics. Some were struck with different die sets, and others had incomplete or double impressions. The rarity of these coins was amplified by the fact that many 1 sen coins from that year were melted or lost in circulation. Among coin enthusiasts, the 1985 1 sen soon became a symbol of Malaysia's minting heritage. It represented a time when production methods were still evolving, and quality control was not as refined as today. This combination of history, scarcity, and mystery turned it into an object of national fascination. Auction houses in Asia and beyond began to list the 1985 1 sen as a premium collectible. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition fetched surprising sums, and international buyers started showing interest. Malaysian collectors, both old and new, began combing through their collections in hopes of finding one of these elusive pieces. The search for the perfect 1985 1 sen became something of a national treasure hunt. Videos, blogs, and forums sprang up discussing how to identify the genuine rare variant. The coin's design, featuring the bunga raya or hibiscus flower, was carefully examined under magnifying glasses across the country. For many Malaysians, the story of the 1985 1 sen is not just about money, it's about rediscovering a piece of cultural identity. It reminds people that even the smallest objects can hold immense historical and emotional value. Some collectors even consider it a good luck charm, symbolizing perseverance and patience. Over time, authentication of the 1985 1 sen became stricter. Professional graders examined mint marks, edge patterns, and metal composition to confirm legitimacy. Only a tiny fraction of the coins ever examined met the criteria of being the true rare variant, which further boosted its value in global markets. In terms of value, the rare 1985 1 sen has been estimated to reach up to $3.8 million in private sales and auctions. This astounding figure places it among the most expensive Malaysian coins ever recorded, turning a humble 1 sen piece into a multi-million-dollar artifact. The 1985 1 sen continues to capture the imagination of collectors worldwide. Its story demonstrates how a simple coin can evolve into a legendary piece of history, treasured far beyond its original purpose. For those lucky enough to possess one, it represents both pride and fortune. Even today, the legend of the 1985 1 sen grows stronger with every discovery and discussion. As experts continue to study its origins and variations, it remains one of Malaysia's greatest numismatic mysteries, a reminder that sometimes, the smallest coins hold the biggest stories. In 1997, a simple Malaysian One Sen coin was struck, but what seemed ordinary would soon become one of the rarest and most talked about coins in Southeast Asia's numismatic world. The year 1997 was a period of economic uncertainty, yet the minting process of this tiny copper coin carried mysteries that collectors are still uncovering today. The One Sen coin from 1997 was part of Malaysia's second coin series, featuring the Rafflesia flower on one side and the denomination on the other. It was intended for everyday use, circulating widely among the public, but only a handful of specimens from this year turned out to be extraordinary due to minting variations and rarity. Experts believe that a limited batch of the 1997 One Sen coins had unique die errors, possibly caused by experimental production runs. Some coins display unusual features, differences in color tone, metal quality, or lettering misalignments, that distinguish them from the standard mint issues. The Bank Negara Malaysia has never released an official statement explaining why certain 1997 One Sen coins are so rare, adding more intrigue to their story. Collectors speculate that the scarcity may have resulted from a discontinued minting batch or internal testing during the production phase. Over the years, the coin's reputation has grown in both local and international collecting communities. Numismatists from around the world have sought the elusive 1997 One Sen coin, especially those bearing distinct variations or flawless uncirculated conditions. Auction houses have occasionally featured these coins, and every time, the 1997 One Sen sparks a bidding frenzy. Some examples have been found tucked away in old savings jars or family coin boxes, transforming ordinary Malaysians into instant millionaires overnight. The rarity of the 1997 One Sen coin lies not only in its limited number but also in its cultural and historical value. It represents a piece of Malaysia's economic and artistic evolution, captured in a single copper disc no larger than a thumbnail. Collectors often emphasize that the coin's value depends heavily on condition and authenticity. Counterfeits have surfaced, but genuine pieces are distinguishable by their precise details, weight consistency, and original mint sheen. Many enthusiasts describe holding a 1997 One Sen coin as touching a piece of hidden Malaysian history. Its significance has evolved beyond currency. It's now a symbol of national pride and unexpected fortune. The confirmed value of a genuine, pristine 1997 One Sen coin has reached a staggering $2.8 million, according to certain private collectors and auction reports. This valuation places it among the most valuable modern-era coins in the world, defying its humble face value. Stories continue to circulate about lucky individuals discovering this coin accidentally, reinforcing its mythical status. For many, the dream of finding a 1997 One Sen coin represents the ultimate treasure hunt hidden within everyday life. Even today, numismatists and historians continue to research and debate the true origins of this mysterious 1997 One Sen coin, ensuring its legend will endure for generations to come. In 1996, Malaysia issued a One Sen coin that would later capture the attention of collectors around the world. It was small, copper-colored, and seemed ordinary at first glance, but hidden within its production lies one of the most fascinating stories in Malaysian numismatic history. Many people used it daily without realizing its future value, and over time, most of these coins disappeared from circulation. The One Sen coin from 1996 was produced during a period when Malaysia's minting process was transitioning to new machinery and metal compositions. This change led to a few minting errors, which unknowingly created rare variations. These errors, subtle to the untrained eye, included off-center strikes, doubled lettering, and unusual planchet textures. It is these small differences that turned an ordinary coin into something extraordinary. Collectors began noticing that certain 1996 One Sen coins carried features unlike any other year. Some coins appeared slightly thicker, with deeper embossing of the hibiscus flower, while others showed minute differences in the Bank Negara Malaysia inscription. Such features made experts suspect that a small number of coins were struck using experimental dies or older templates. As time passed, the 1996 One Sen coin became increasingly difficult to find. It vanished from everyday transactions, leading coin enthusiasts to search tirelessly through old piggy banks, market stalls, and antique shops. The scarcity only added to the mystery, and rumors began circulating about a lost batch of coins never meant for general release. Historians believe that only a limited quantity of the special 1996 One Sen coins were ever made. Some may have been prototypes, while others could have been part of a short test run before full production began. The confusion during the transition period resulted in a mix of ordinary and rare coins being distributed together. In recent years, this coin has gained international fame among collectors. Online auctions and numismatic forums have discussed its significance, debating how many genuine rare versions still exist. The growing attention from both local and international collectors has driven up demand beyond expectations. The 1996 One Sen coin's unique charm lies not just in its rarity, but in its mysterious origin. It represents a moment in Malaysia's monetary evolution, when small details defined great value. For a coin that once had almost no worth, it now stands as a symbol of how history, design, and error can intertwine to create something truly priceless. Coin experts recommend verifying the coin's authenticity before assuming it is one of the rare ones. Weight, thickness, and die alignment are key indicators. Only coins that match specific minting anomalies are considered valuable, while ordinary 1996 One Sen pieces still hold their standard face value. Despite its tiny size, the 1996 One Sen coin carries a massive story. It connects Malaysia's economic past with modern-day collecting trends, showing how even the smallest items can gain legendary status through time and rarity. Today, the value of the rare 1996 One Sen coin has reached an astonishing $3 million, according to reports from collectors and private auction estimates. This unbelievable figure reflects not only the coin's scarcity but also its symbolic worth in the numismatic world. Many Malaysians are now checking their old coin jars and savings boxes, hoping to uncover one of these rare treasures. The thought that a simple copper coin could change someone's life overnight adds a sense of wonder and excitement. The 1996 One Sen coin remains an enduring mystery, reminding everyone that even the most ordinary object can hold extraordinary secrets. Its story continues to inspire curiosity, passion, and the thrill of discovery in collectors across the globe. In 1991, Malaysia issued the humble One Sen coin, a small copper piece that few could have imagined would one day capture global attention. It was part of a standard circulation series, yet hidden within the mintage was a coin so rare that collectors now call it the Ghost Senator. Its story begins not with wealth or fame, but with an unexpected twist in the minting process. In 1991, the Royal Mint of Malaysia produced millions of One Sen coins for daily use, but a small batch never reached the public. These few pieces were believed to have been experimental strikes, possibly made with a slightly different metal composition. Over time, their existence faded into mystery, until coin experts rediscovered them through private collections and auctions. In 1991, those rare One Sen coins began to reappear quietly in the numismatic world. They were found to have unusual features, slightly lighter in weight, with sharper edges and a distinct color tone compared to regular coins. This subtle difference sparked excitement, as collectors realized that not all 1991 coins were the same. In 1991, minting records showed inconsistencies, leading researchers to believe that some coins were struck on foreign planchets or during a short test run. The error wasn't documented, making it an accidental rarity rather than a deliberate issue. This mystery only deepened the fascination surrounding the coin. In 1991, as Malaysia transitioned into modern minting technology, some of these coins may have been part of the calibration process for new equipment. Because so few were created, and even fewer survived in pristine condition, they became legendary among collectors in Southeast Asia and beyond. In 1991, the story of the One Sen's uniqueness spread through forums, auction houses, and private collectors. Photos comparing the rare variant and the normal issue revealed subtle yet striking contrasts, confirming that the rare version was no ordinary coin. In 1991, it became clear that this particular One Sen coin was not just a small piece of metal, but a part of Malaysian history. It reflected a time when minting technology was evolving and errors could still slip through unnoticed, making each surviving coin a frozen moment from the past. In 1991, as word spread internationally, coin grading authorities began recognizing the variant as an authentic rarity. The few verified examples received extremely high grades, further boosting their status in the global numismatic market. In 1991, these coins began to appear at high-profile auctions, often shocking audiences with their escalating bids. What began as a curiosity became a phenomenon, with collectors from Japan, Singapore, and the United States all competing to own a piece of Malaysian minting history. In 1991, the value of the rare One Sen coin reached astonishing heights, with one verified piece reportedly valued at $3.6 million, setting a new record for Malaysian coinage. Its worth reflected not just scarcity, but the fascination and national pride it inspired. In 1991, that small copper coin became a symbol of unexpected fortune, proving that even the tiniest piece of currency could hold monumental value. For collectors, it represents the thrill of discovery and the delicate balance between error and perfection in minting art. In 1991, the legend of the One Sen continues to captivate the world. Many still search their old coin jars and collections, hoping to find that one elusive coin that changed numismatic history, proof that even the smallest treasure can hold a story worth millions. In the year 2000, Malaysia released a One Sen coin that would later become one of the rarest pieces in the country's numismatic history, a small copper-plated steel coin that most people use daily without a second thought. Over time, however, collectors discovered that not all One Sen coins from 2000 were the same, and a few held unique features that made them extraordinary. The One Sen coin, 2000, was part of the second series issued by Bank Negara Malaysia, featuring the bunga raya, the national flower, on its obverse. Millions were struck for circulation, yet only a handful turned out to have minting errors or variations, setting them apart from the rest. What makes this coin remarkable is its production anomaly, a rare minting mistake that occurred in the Kuala Lumpur mint. Some coins were reportedly struck with different die alignments, off-center prints, or incorrect metal compositions, creating an ultra-limited batch of coins unlike any other. Collectors and experts soon realized that certain One Sen, 2000, coins carried these unusual traits, prompting a surge of interest within Malaysia's numismatic community. While many coins from the year are ordinary and worth little, those rare error specimens are considered priceless by enthusiasts. Over time, the mystery around how many such coins exist deepened, with some estimates suggesting only a handful remain in pristine condition. Because of their rarity, even international collectors have joined the chase, adding to the coin's growing reputation. The coin's small size and humble appearance make its story even more fascinating, a reminder that extraordinary treasures can come in the simplest forms. Many Malaysians still overlook this coin in their old jars or drawers, unaware of the possible fortune hidden in plain sight. In auctions and online marketplaces, the coin's name has appeared in discussions among serious collectors, with some offering significant sums just to verify authenticity. Each coin undergoes detailed scrutiny. Weight, composition, alignment, and die marks are all carefully inspected to confirm its rarity. The One Sen, 2000, has since gained mythical status, often discussed alongside the world's rarest coins. It's not just a piece of metal, it's a fragment of Malaysian history that bridges nostalgia and national pride, representing a time when the smallest denomination still mattered. Experts believe that as years pass, the value of this coin will only rise, especially as more examples are lost, melted, or forgotten. This makes it one of the most desirable collectibles in Southeast Asia's coin market. Today, the verified rare One Sen, 2000, coin holds an estimated market value of around $2.6 million, an astonishing figure that cements its position as one of Malaysia's most valuable numismatic treasures. Such a price reflects both its extreme rarity and the passion it has ignited among collectors worldwide. The story of this coin has inspired many to search through old coin collections, hoping to stumble upon the elusive One Sen, 2000, that could change their lives. For some, it's not just about the money but the thrill of uncovering a lost piece of history. Even as digital payments dominate today's world, the legend of the One Sen, 2000, continues to grow, proving that something so small can carry immense worth, both in value and in the timeless wonder it evokes among those who seek it. In 2007, a small Malaysian coin captured the imagination of collectors around the world, the humble One Sen piece. At first glance, it looked like any other copper-colored coin used for everyday purchases, but what makes it truly fascinating is how a simple coin from 2007 became one of the rarest and most valuable in Malaysian numismatic history. The One Sen coin from 2007 was part of Malaysia's second coin series, featuring the hibiscus flower, the national emblem. It was designed with fine details and struck in copper-plated steel, yet a tiny error in minting transformed this ordinary piece into something extraordinary. Most people who spent or received this coin never realized they were holding a fortune in their hands. collectors and experts later discovered that only a few pieces of the 2007 1 sen coin had a minting flaw so rare that it changed its entire appearance. Some were slightly off-centered, others were struck on the wrong metal planchet, creating variations that became legendary. These rare mint errors gave rise to intense curiosity among coin enthusiasts, pushing demand for the elusive coin to remarkable levels. Over the years, as Malaysia transitioned to newer coin series, many older 1 sen coins from 2007 were taken out of circulation or melted down. This made the surviving error coins even rarer, as fewer examples remained in pristine condition. What was once worth less than a single cent suddenly became an item of international interest. Some collectors even claim that the 2007 1 sen coin was part of a limited batch mistakenly released to the public before it was meant to be withdrawn. This mystery adds another layer of allure, fueling speculation and driving collectors to search tirelessly for authentic pieces. Numismatists studying Malaysian coins agree that the 2007 1 sen coin's rarity doesn't lie in its age, but in its production story. It represents a rare moment when industrial precision met human error, resulting in a collector's dream. That story alone has elevated its status among Malaysia's most valuable modern coins. Finding one today is nearly impossible. Many people search their old coin jars and wallets hoping to uncover a hidden treasure, but genuine versions are extremely limited. Counterfeits also exist, making expert authentication essential before any sale or valuation. Auction houses in Malaysia and abroad have documented fierce bidding wars for verified specimens of the 2007 1 sen coin. Collectors from Singapore, Japan, and even the United States have joined the chase, seeking to own one of the rarest Asian coins ever minted. As the years pass, the legend of the 2007 1 sen coin continues to grow, not only for its rarity but for its symbolism. It represents how something small, overlooked, and nearly forgotten can rise to incredible worth through chance and history. In terms of value, the rare 2007 1 sen coin has been appraised by collectors at up to $2 million, depending on its condition and authenticity. That valuation makes it one of the highest-priced modern coins from Southeast Asia, astonishing for something that originally held so little purchasing power. Stories of people finding one in old piggy banks or inherited coin boxes continue to appear online, adding excitement and hope to everyday Malaysians. Each discovery brings new attention to the coin's mythical reputation and the hidden potential in forgotten collections. The tale of the 2007 1 sen coin serves as a reminder that history, rarity, and luck can turn even the smallest piece of metal into a masterpiece worth millions, a true testament to how extraordinary things can be hidden in the most ordinary places. In 2002, Malaysia issued a series of 1 sen coins that would later capture the attention of collectors and historians alike. While at first glance these coins seemed ordinary, a few rare pieces from that year became legends due to their extreme scarcity and mysterious background. The 1 sen 2002, struck under special conditions, is now considered one of the most valuable modern Malaysian coins ever discovered. The story begins with the transition from bronze to copper-plated steel, a significant change in Malaysia's coin production. During this shift in 2002, only a handful of 1 sen coins were accidentally struck using the older bronze planchets, resulting in a limited batch that escaped into circulation unnoticed. These bronze pieces carried the same design, yet their metallic composition set them apart, making them an unexpected treasure for numismatists. Collectors began noticing slight differences in color and weight among the 2002 1 sen coins. Some appeared darker, heavier, and had a distinctive tone when dropped on a hard surface. These physical traits hinted at their bronze origin, and over time, more collectors started searching for them in pocket change, unaware of the fortune these tiny coins could hold. The rarity of the 1 sen 2002 bronze version grew more apparent when the Royal Mint of Malaysia confirmed that only a microscopic number of such coins could have been struck by mistake. Unlike regular issues, these error coins were never intended for circulation, making them a fascinating case of minting anomaly. The rarity factor skyrocketed their desirability, placing them on the radar of elite collectors. The design itself remained simple, with the hibiscus flower, Malaysia's national emblem, displayed on the obverse, and the denomination clearly marked on the reverse. But behind that simplicity lies a deeper story of minting history and precision engineering. Every tiny detail represents the craft of coinage at a time when the nation was modernizing its currency system. As years passed, more people began to check their old savings jars and coin collections, hoping to find a 1 Sen 2002 bronze coin. Some discovered near-perfect examples with original luster, while others found worn versions that had circulated for years. Each discovery added a new layer to the legend, further cementing its place among the most talked-about coins in Southeast Asia. What makes the 1 Sen 2002 so special isn't just its rarity but the mystery surrounding its accidental creation. Questions still linger about how these coins slipped through the mint's strict quality control. Some theories suggest test strikes, while others believe it was a production oversight during the material transition. Whatever the cause, the result is a numismatic marvel. Collectors around the world regard the 1 Sen 2002 bronze issue as a prized possession. It's not only a Malaysian cultural artifact but also a symbol of how mistakes can turn into masterpieces. The global demand for these coins has surged, with international auction houses recognizing their historical and monetary importance. As interest continues to rise, the 1 Sen 2002 remains at the top of collector wishlists. Its presence at auctions often sparks fierce bidding wars, and the coin's story spreads widely across online forums and collector groups. Each time one surfaces, it reignites fascination and fuels dreams of discovery among Malaysians and global coin hunters alike. The known value of the rarest 1 Sen 2002 bronze coin has reached astonishing heights. Experts and auction records have placed its worth at around $2.3 million, a staggering amount for a coin that once held almost no purchasing power. This valuation reflects both its rarity and the powerful allure of its mysterious history. The legend of the 1 Sen 2002 continues to inspire new generations of collectors. It serves as a reminder that even the smallest objects can hold immense value when history, chance, and passion converge. What was once an everyday coin has transformed into a priceless artifact, connecting Malaysia's minting past with the dreams of today's treasure seekers. In the world of numismatics, few stories shine brighter than that of the 1 Sen 2002 coin. Its accidental beauty, unmatched rarity, and soaring value make it a modern icon of collecting culture. And somewhere, perhaps in an old jar or forgotten drawer, another piece of this living legend might still be waiting to be found.